You've signed on for another great edition of the King's Castle. I'm King James. I'll be your host for the next hour of entertainment news, wrestling news, and whatever else you want to know. And here to join me, as always, is my colleague, the always reliable and rarely sticky Mr. Blair Chopin. Well, good evening.
Don't say rarely sticky again.
Gotta keep you on your toes, partner. It's actually kind of good that I said that tonight because this is a big show. We've got a lot to do. And we're going to start...
We're not getting sticky.
We're going to start right at the top of the heat. This past Monday night, we expected to get an answer from Goldberg as it related to Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania challenge. As you can expect, without any hesitation, Goldberg accepted. And we'll get into that a little bit later on. But there's going to be a little pit stop for Goldberg on the road to WrestleMania because we also found out that Goldberg will challenge Kevin Owens for the Universal title coming up at Fastlane.
Life in the Fastlane!
So therefore, Goldberg could go in to this match as Universal Champion. How big of a coup would that be?
It's a coup, and I think he's going to win it.
You think he's going to win the belt?
Yeah, because if you want to set up Lesnar and Goldberg to be the biggest possible draw it could be, why not give Goldberg the title going into WrestleMania?
Absolutely.
And that works out perfectly. That's his last match. He can lose the title to Lesnar.
Well, there could be another cross to that, because it may not be his last match, but we'll get into that a little later on.
Ooh, is that a tease?
That is a tease, but I can't tell you anything more just yet. But another interesting thing we've seen over the past few weeks was the debut on Raw of Samoa Joe.
Cowboy Dan.
Because as you saw a couple of weeks ago, Samoa Joe ended up attacking Seth Rollins when he was on his way to the ring to confront Triple H. And as a result, Seth Rollins' participation in WrestleMania is up in the air. Well, fast forward to this week on Raw, we kick off the show with Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley in the ring giving Joe his contract. At this point, Joe's on cloud 9, and he basically said he was going to beat up everybody in the locker room. He put the entire locker room on notice. Next thing you know, Roman Reigns shows up. He said, when you sign that contract, you're in my yard. So as a result, Raw General Manager Mick Foley put those two in a match. And let's just say it didn't get off the ground because those two were literally beating the crap out of each other all throughout the night. And the last thing we saw before going off the air was Joe spearing Reigns through the security wall. So if I'm a Raw superstar, I'm nervous. This guy's a piece of work.
Why would they be nervous?
What do you make of this?
It's scripted. Why would they be nervous?
Because he's a dangerous human being.
He's probably a nice guy. I mean, he's Cowboy Dan.
His name is Samoa Joe.
Why do you think he's a mean person? I think he's probably a great person.
I didn't say he was mean. I said he was dangerous, meaning his character is dangerous.
I don't know that he's dangerous. I'm sure he does I'm sure he punches people like this. And he does all the pro wrestling things and stomps and puts ketchup on them and everything.
Well,
I'm sure he's not.
I don't know if I call that rear naked choke of his play acting. But anyway,
I'm sure he's a good guy. But anyways, I don't know if the best thing for introducing a new superstar in the fold is to put him against Roman Reigns. But I could see why it would work because Roman Reigns is so hated that the fans would immediately adore anyone who beats the shit out of him. So,
well, here's another thing you have to consider. If Rollins is able to return before WrestleMania, which is still up in the air, as I said. Do you think they should put him in the ring against Rollins? And run the risk of continuing the storyline to risk further injury?
Well, what does Rollins have?
Well, the last thing we heard was that he tore his ACL.
Well, if he tore his ACL, when did he tear his ACL?
Huh?
When did he tear his ACL?
It happened during the attack a couple of weeks ago on Raw.
If he tore his ACL, he's not going to be able to wrestle. If he actually tore his ACL. That's an 8-month injury.
Well, stranger things have happened.
No,
in the
but it's
WWE.
not. I mean, if they're saying he's going to wrestle at WrestleMania, then they lied to you, and he doesn't actually have a torn ACL.
Well, we'll just have to see how that turns out.
Because by that time, has he had surgery?
I don't think so.
Bold-faced liars. They're lying to your face.
Not to this point.
WWE fans.
But that does bring me to another.
They've been lying to you for years.
That does bring me to another question concerning surgery. There have been a lot of rumors going around about who could possibly face The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And I think we might have gotten confirmation as to who that might be. Now the plan is for The Undertaker to face Roman Reigns at this year's WrestleMania.
Jesus.
And there's a number of reasons why.
That's a disaster.
Apparently, according to...
Wait, can I say something?
What?
They need to cut out the Roman Reigns. It's been 3 years now. 3 or 4 years. People don't like this guy. They don't want to see The Undertaker wrestle someone like Roman Reigns. They want to see him wrestle a legend.
Well,
so unless he's kicking the shit out of Roman Reigns for 30 minutes, people don't want to see it.
Well, see,
they need to stop with the Roman Reigns.
Here's the thing, Blair.
When he was the 30th
apparently,
Royal Rumble, people are still angry about it.
Apparently, according to
he's pro wrestling.
To a lot of internet sources,
pro wrestling's North Korea. People just don't want him.
Apparently, according to a lot of internet sources, The Undertaker was the one who actually suggested Roman Reigns
to be The Undertaker's
his opponent. Because here's why. The Undertaker, according to wrestling news sources, needs hip replacement surgery, and his surgery is scheduled after WrestleMania, so therefore, and he publicly stated that he probably wouldn't wrestle after surgery, so therefore, he wants to lose to Roman Reigns. Now,
why would lose to Roman Reigns? Like, I don't understand that.
I don't understand that either, because
the writing's on the wall for Roman Reigns.
If you wanted to lose to somebody you feel would be a top guy, wouldn't you lose to somebody like say John Cena or Randy Orton?
Well, I think if it's a retirement match, he needs to go out versus someone legendary. But if it's
like who?
Then you get like the Kurt Angle coming back in play, which I still think it's going to happen.
Well, remember, Kurt Angle is scheduled to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, but I don't know if he's going to get back in the ring after that.
But you're talking like a legend.
Right.
You're talking Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, maybe Goldberg, even though that's not going to happen. Like someone of that caliber is what I'm saying. You don't put Roman Reigns in there. I think people are over Roman Reigns.
Absolutely.
But I mean, if that's what the Undertaker wants, the WWE is going to give him what he wants.
Well,
I'm saying, like, put Samoa Joe in there if you want to push somebody,
or AJ Styles. Even.
Yeah, someone if you want to push someone. Like what I'm saying is the time has come and gone to push Roman Reigns. They've tried pushing him; it hasn't worked. Like you got to move forward at some point.
Yeah, I mean, but we've seen that happen before because superstars get in the first time and they don't get over, so the WWE takes them out for a while and they end up changing their character because if you remember, they did the same thing with that guy Ryback. Because when he came in 2010, he came in as a member of the Nexus, known as Skip Sheffield, and he didn't get a following, except the group. So therefore, when they broke away, they decided to revamp his character and make him into this unbeatable monster, which ultimately, in my opinion, turned out to be a Goldberg knockoff. But,
yes, very much so.
But I have to say, stranger things have happened. So if this being the guy gimmick doesn't work, I think there's I think there's another use for Reigns.
What would work with Reigns is why people don't like Reigns is they feel like he was given top contention immediately.
Because of his Samoan heritage?
Yeah, no, not because Vince McMahon handpicked him and was like, you're going to make a title run.
Right.
Instead of like him having to earn the respect and adoration of fans first. Like they think it was the WWE going against their wishes and just hand selecting people that they didn't even know or didn't even like. So for Roman Reigns to work, he would just have to turn into this like anti-authority figure that's going around and hitting Stephanie McMahon with chairs and throwing Shane off cages and, just sticking it to the man NWO, D-Generation X style.
Right.
So I don't know, but they're so naive over there. They're just so naive. Like it's been 3 years and it hasn't worked, and they're still putting him 30th in the Royal Rumble, even though the fans are booing. They're still going to put him against The Undertaker, even though no one wants to see him versus The Undertaker, besides The Undertaker, apparently.
Exactly.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But anyway, when we come back, we're going to shift gears and talk about another pit stop on the road to WrestleMania for SmackDown Live, and that being the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view coming up this Sunday, so stay right there.
Freaking Roman Reigns, what a joke. I challenge him in Bubba the Love Sponge at WrestleMania.